Now, the Bath Children's Literature Festival has found a way of keeping going during the coronavirus restrictions by moving online. They've created a series of book talks and author events. The whole collection is available on demand until the end of the year and has been helping local children get back into reading at a time when some have slipped back because of lockdown. Well, the Cabot Learning Federation runs 20 schools around Bristol, and earlier I asked Susie Weaver, one of their executive principals, why it was so important to get children reading.
So reading, of course, opens doors. Reading gives children the access to the rest of the curriculum. Rich and varied curriculum is essential, but basic skills too. So making sure that all children were able to continue in their progression in reading, and more importantly, their love of reading and their understanding that reading is a platform to then go on and access learning and knowledge and information across a whole host of subjects. So it's really important to keep that enthusiasm and that motivation, which is why it was equally important for us to support families to help children continue with their reading.
The problem is that if and when we do go back to normal, there is going to be a certain fraction of difference, isn't it? That some will be ahead and some won't be.
Yes. So, I mean, we know the research around the vocabulary gap, and we know that children who are in a literature-rich environment at home potentially do really well. And of course, we wanted to continue to challenge and support those children to thrive, but also provide opportunities for children who needed additional support in their reading through learning at home in lockdown to have that, so that when they returned to school, they weren't running to catch up.
So what have you guys done to help improve the children's reading?
As I said, graduated individual reading where children needed it, assemblies, reading and book clubs that were happening as if you were in school and created in a virtual environment. So schools being very creative about the reading opportunities that they provided for children on individual, class, cohort and school level. And then, as I said, summer reading challenges, which happen, across the country, led by our library teams. How do we do that in a virtual environment? So I suppose there was very much a mindset of we need to keep children learning and reading. How do we do that and do it differently in a blended learning environment?
Susie Weaver, thank you very much.
Okay.